Or I'm just with. So we're gonna do a whole career on C. I'm gonna play as CJ Stroud. Here we go. Hello, who joined this video is gonna be. I'm doing the whole. So here we go. Sim to the playoffs. We're gonna sim to the playoffs and see how far we make it. If we make the playoffs the first year. And if I don't hit, I have to win a Super Bowl with Seeds. I cannot end this live stream until I win a Super Bowl of CJ Stroud. So if I win a Super Bowl of CJ Stroud, then this live stream will be over. If it's the first year, I'll be shocked, but it's not gonna happen because they still need a lot of talent on them. But the reason why I'm doing CJ Stroud is because he's really having a good rookie season. He's been breaking records in the NFL right now, so that's why I chose CJ Stroud out of all. Because Bryce Young is not doing good his rookie year. And Carolina should have been better than the Texans out of I thought they would should have been, because the Texans I can't even explain. They only have they have a good line player, but the rest of the team's just. I knew we would make the playoffs the first year, so here we go. We're gonna let's see how well CJ Stroud 4,000 yards passing and 4,600 and something. It's time to upgrade him. I get to upgrade him too, so he makes sure he's upgraded. He's almost an 80 overall. One more upgrade and he's an 80 overall, and he's an 80 overall now. CJ Stroud is an 80 overall now. There we go. Let's see what the Texans do in this off season. Hope they do something this off season and sign some players. Sorry, I kind of was not talking before now on the live stream. It's because I was just simming and stuff. So yeah, I hope you all are enjoying this live stream. So here we go. Who won the Super Bowl? The Cowboys. Out of all is the Cowboys. Out of all it was the Dallas Cowboys. Let's look at this year's passing, receiving, and rushing. So CJ Stroud 4,662 passing. Rushing he had 1,000 yards at 1,606. I mean 1,069. Receiving. We have three receivers that had 1,000 yard season. I don't know how we didn't make the playoffs, but Woods had 1,112, and then number three had 1,023 take Doe, and then the one who came out of college from Michigan had 1,002. See, some of it must have been our defense must have sucked. Yeah, our defense kind of sucked. We only got one sack. He only got 7 sacks, our rookie. And then tackle, we didn't even hit 100 tackles. What about INTs, interceptions? Wait, did I? Yep. Wait. Yep. Our corner had two, and then he had two. Our defense was not great, but our offense was good. We're gonna see what the team does during the offseason. Sign some players to help CJ, build them on CJ Stroud, I guess. I hope they do build them on CJ Stroud next week. Let's see who we get. Mm, Let me see. See if you team any. See if there's any new players, any new quarterback, any new running back, any new receivers. Nope. So far, we didn't sign anyone. Nah. Here's our line so far. They're not 81 so far. Dang, our line sucks. Our left end is an 85 still, and then our right end is a 76. Our defensive tackle is a 68. Our linebacker is a 69. Middle linebacker 70, and then right outside is 67, and then our corners are 78 and 77. Lee safety 78 overall, and then strong, strong safety is an 81 overall. Let's see if another week. Let's save to the draft, and then we'll see if they did any signings. We okay. You team. See if there's any new players. Wide receivers? No. Did we not do anything this off season? Yes, we didn't do anything this off season. We not really want to try to lease or sign players because yeah, we did not do any signings. I guess our team just standing there in the free agents. We're just gonna have to hope they draft some players. Chief, now here we go. Here we go. Let's start the draft. Dang, this Bears suck in Madden like they do in real life. Let's see who they draft. Widen. Okay. I accidentally skipped our picks. I don't know, so I don't know who we drafted the first one, but we drafted wide outside linebackers in the second round. So here's our next pick. We draft a corner. Now it's time to sim the West of the draft and see who we drafted in the first round. Here we go. Let's see draft recaps in. We drafted a defensive tackle in the first round. 74 overall. The rest are just sucky players. So we drafted a defensive tackle that's gonna help the defensive tackle room. Here we go. Let's see how well CJ Stroud, his second year, Kenny's second year, can they make the playoffs? Well, we'll see. Let's hope they do so. And this live stream won't end until I win a Super Bowl with CJ Stroud. That's gonna be a long time. Week 3 of the preseason. If you love my channel, then go on to my other videos in my YouTube Shorts and watch my other videos in YouTube Shorts if you enjoy my channel. Because I've lots of videos and I have a lot more shorts than videos because I do more YouTube shorts than videos. So, but if you like Madden videos, go check out my old Madden videos and go see my Madden 24 prediction. What Madden predicted this season, what's so far it's not predicted. Everything like the Chiefs missing the playoffs and the Bears making the playoffs. So far them are just barely just somewhat are off and the Jets making the playoffs. And then the Steelers and Eagles in the Super Bowl. I could still see that happening. The Steelers are still in the playoff pictures, I believe, so they're probably still in the playoff standing. So the Steelers and Eagles could be a Super Bowl watch. See if that does, then my Madden 24 was right about the Eagles and Steelers making the Super Bowl. But we'll just see. We still have tons of week. We still have like the whole November, December, and then January, and then the playoffs. If you like to watch college football, yeah, we college football season's almost over. Just think that football just started and now it's almost over again. We're in week 8 of the season. My team is doing well because the Texans make the playoffs the second year. The defensive tackle we drafted does really good of helping that other defensive end. I think he's a wide end, I believe. The wide end. I know he's a left end, I think. On the Texans, their best one they're drafted. I don't remember. But Texans are actually doing good in real life. I'm very shocked. I thought the Texans were gonna be a kind of a team that we're not gonna do so well this year in CJ because they have two young rookie players, but CJ Stroud is just unbelievable in the season. He's already broken records in the rookie as a rookie. I feel like CJ Stroud the next years is gonna be really good, and the Texans by the next 2 years are gonna be a huge Super Bowl contender. I hope, I hope the best for the Texans. As I'm a Bears fan, so sad how the Bears are still. They were supposed to be good this year, I thought, but they suck this year again. I feel like we're way worse than last year. The MLB off season, I finger crossed that the Cubs get Shohei Ohtani, even though this is a Madden live stream. We missed the playoffs again, once again. Another season. He went down in passing yards. He just went womp womp down. He does need improvement because he has dropped. And the another thing is I have to until I end the video, I have to have CJ Stroud all his things upgraded. But that's gonna be years. Let's see how many wins we had this season. First, let's look at the player stats. CJ Stroud 4,270 passing yards, rushing yards, are running back 1,078. Receiving, they didn't get 1,000 yards this year like they did last year. Let's see how well our rookie defensive tackle. Let's see if he got some sacks this year. Our left end was really good. He had 11 sacks. Right end with 9, and then our rookie was 7. That's gonna be good coming in the next few years, helping that defense. And interceptions are our a rookie corner had 4 picks. What? No way. He had no way he had 4 picks. Let's see tackling wise. Our wide outside linebacker led with 107 tackles. So that's the stats. Now go see how many wins we had this season. So we won against the Bears. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went 7 and 10. So we kind of had a better year. We went 7 and 10. Here we go. It's time to go to the off season. Here we go. It's time to see if we sign any players this off season. I hope we do because last year they decided not to. Well, we drafted a defensive tackle and had 7 sacks, and then we drafted a corner out of the third. I don't know what on they drafted him, but he had 4 picks as a rookie. I just have to see weeks because he's only since I'm only a quarterback, I can only do that. Let's see. Now it's time to see week, and then we'll see if we did anything. If we signed anyone. Here we go. See if we so draft recaps, signing recaps, and see who if we did sign anyone. Let's see. Team. Players on the team. Any new wide receivers? Yep. We signed a new wide receiver. Um, here we go. Any new line players to help this line? Does it look like it? So we starting, I think, about a few, which I hope this carries on to this next season. I forgot to look at defense now. We signed any defensive players. We see. Oh, I think we must have corners. Oh, they one of these two rookies must have had any new linebackers. Oh, we signed a linebacker. Defensive tackle. So our rookie defensive tackle is a 77 now. Right end is 78. And our left end is an 89, almost a 90 overall. Did he just start getting play? It looks like he didn't. Here we go. Go to the draft and see who we draft. Here we go. The 10th pick. Who do we draft? A corner. Ooh, we draft a corner. Next, the Texans draft a running back. Ooh, see what they draft with the third pick. A wide receiver. I don't know. Hey, he drafted a wide receiver out of my favorite college, Notre Dame. Okay, time to keep to the end and see our draft week up since so we got a corner this year out of the first round. We got a defensive tackle last year. Now a corner. This defense is going to be looking better next year. I guess they're trying to look on our defense and look like our defense is going to be trying to be better than it. Well, CJ Stroud has a new wide receiver to throw to help. Here we go. Round 7 is over now. Draft is over. So here we go. Corners is 75. Running back is 72, and the wide receiver is a 70, and the last are just 60 overall. Here we go. The next season, we actually make the playoffs and not suck. Here we go. We're gonna sim to the playoffs and see if we make it. Finger crossed we make it. Hope we make it. So here we go. We're in week 4 of the preseason. Ooh, one like. Go to the live stream. So this video is gonna be I'm doing the whole career of CJ Stroud, and if I win the Super Bowl with CJ Stroud, then that's gonna end the live stream. But this is the third year, and the first 2 years not in the playoffs. But we'll just see if we do better this season. We're in week 2 of the regular season already. So let's see if we can pull a playoff and maybe the Super Bowl, and then win it, and then boom, get done. We'll just see. Bum bum bum. Week 3 in the regular season. Hope we do make the playoffs because that would suck if we don't. The Texans don't. 'Cause that would be not really good. I'm sorry, I have it where my phone is like this. I don't have. I just haven't got the a camera to for my Xbox yet. I'm gonna probably get one very sooner or later, but I know I don't have the thing to put on my Xbox so I can for the camera. But I have a microphone. I got about a month ago now. About a month ago, I got a microphone for my YouTube channel. Because I just wanted to get one to help with to hear me more louder and more than just hearing me through the phone. So the microphone is where I can speak into it, and then you don't have to hear much of the music in the background from the video game. It's week 10. So 7, 8 more weeks, and then the season's over. But 7 games left, pretty much, because you gotta think of the bye weeks. Because of the bye week, I wonder why the NFL has. I wonder why. I can see why they have bye weeks is because say like they're on a huge losing streak. Like say like they started 8-0 and then they went 8-8. They could have like a bye, or like say they're started 6-7-5-0 and they just dropped 5 games. Then they could have a bye week just to get a rest to try to figure out like what's going on. That's why there's bye week, so the teams can figure out what they need to do to get more to try to push for the playoffs after the bye week. Unless you're a team is like 0-something, then yeah, I feel like then if you're 0-5, it's you're gonna have to try really hard to figure out a way to get to the playoffs because you're gonna have to try to go on a huge winning games streak of winning games. We're in week 17, 2 more weeks, and then we'll see if they make the playoffs, and we'll look at the stats of if the sacks and the passing, rushing, receiving, and sacks and tackling and interceptions. So we missed the playoffs again, but we get to upgrade the player to, and he has to improve his improvement. I think his scrambling needs to be a little bit more good. Yeah, his scrambling needs to kind of upgrade a little bit more, so because the line's just not gonna block. Let's see the first. Let's actually look at regular season. Lost. 1 win, 2, 3, 4. 4 wins this season. Oh, we went 4-12, 4 in something, and that just sucks because I forgot to look at stats. My bad. My team won last night, the Bears. I'm shocked we actually beat Carolina. We were struggling that start of that game, and then second half we just defense started playing and offense started playing. It's definitely. I don't think we're gonna beat the Lions next week. It's. I mean, I hope we upset the Lions this season, but it might not happen. Here we go. This is my first week. See, and we'll see one more week, and then we'll see if we signed anyone. See if there's any new players on the team. Okay, here we go. One more week, and then see if we signed any new players to help that line. Here we go. See if any new running backs on the team. Nope. Any new wide receivers we signed? Nope. No new wide receivers. Tight ends, same. Left tackle. See if any new line. Ooh, new. Looks like wide guard we might have signed a center. We need a center. Quite bad. Right guard. Okay. Right tackle. Okay. And then our left end is a 93 overall LID. What about our wide end? Wide end is 76. Defensive tackles and our rookie is an 80 overall now, so he's really doing good. Linebacking, cores better, but let's see. So we got a corner highlight. Our rookie corner did. He's a 71 now. He went up and there we go. And then any new free safety or and let's see our kicker. We don't even have a kicker. What? We need. Why are we not signing a kicker or punter? We need a we need a kicker on our team. What? Okay, it's time to go to the draft and see if we actually help later on. We draft a punter and a kicker because we cannot go out with a season without a kicker. I don't think you want to have a non. I don't think you want to have a season without a kicker because if you don't have a kicker on your team, then you're not gonna make any field goals. So here we go, and we get this next pick. So perfect. We draft a left end. We draft a wide end. Why do we need a wide end? We already have one. I'm not even gonna question that. Team next. So we draft wide outside. One more, and then maybe they just needed wide receiver. Draft keep to the. I think they should that. Why did not they just draft? They should move him to left end to help that. But why would you draft a wide end when you already have one? Not even gonna question that. Not even gonna question that. But a wide end in the first round. I mean, we could always switch. I hope that the team switched him. That's what I would have done. I would have just switched him to left end because I would hope the white end more pass rushing because that defensive tackle is already helping with the pass rushing. Okay, let's see how well this season goes. Let's see our draft receptions. Our wide end is a 74. Our wide outside is a 71. Our wide receiver is a 75. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna sim another season and see if we actually make the playoffs finally, and then make the playoffs, and then see if we make the Super Bowl. Here we go, simming to the playoffs. For a week, we're beginning the season now with the team. Now season's gonna begin, so let's see if we can make the playoffs. We are week eight of the season, so I hope the team does some trade at the trade deadline, which I hope they do. Week at nine. I just hope we make the playoffs and then the Super Bowl. Because this is gonna be a long time. If we miss the playoffs, I think I'm just gonna demand a release and see what team will sign me. If we miss the playoffs, I am gonna demand a release because I want my quarterback to go to get a Super Bowl. we get eliminated from the playoffs, I'm gonna find a team that has higher chance. And look at the roster after. I'll probably go to team that. We'll just see. We're in week 15. The season's almost over, and we'll see if we can make the playoffs. Week 17, 2 more weeks, and the season is done. Almost one more week is done. One more week. Please, we make the playoffs. I just hope we make the playoffs. When we miss the playoffs again, I'm demanding East because this is too far now. This team is not making the playoffs. Let's see. Yeah. 4,000 here. A great season. 27 interceptions. Rushing, not 1,000 receiving. Two receivers with 1,000 yards. Defense. See our defense. And then move to the left end and our rookie. And our defense tackle 5. But it's time to move on with another team. I had really fun with this team, but it's time to kind of move on and find a team that can contend. What we did make the playoffs? We just had a bye week. I want to make sure before, because I could have had a really great record. Sorry, my friend phone went off and I had to go give it to him. But thank you. Saying about my channel. I've been working very hard for this channel. I've been I started in April and I'm already at 600. And I'm on 600. I one, two, three, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We went 9-8, but barely missed the playoffs. But yes, I've been working very hard on this channel. I've been posting every day and doing some live streams here and there. I just haven't done one in a while, so I feel like it's really fun, and I hope I can reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, which that would be really great. But I love doing my channel, even with one of my friends, some of my friends, and I'm just Mm, I can't even explain how I love being a YouTuber and how been doing. I've been doing better now, and so man, always. But I just felt like I feel like being a YouTuber is great. Last night I hit 600 subscribers. What that was great because I hit 500 about a week ago. So it's great, and but I think I just every time I hit 100 subscribers more, like say after I hit 100, I always think to everybody to my channel that people who go on my channel, subscribe and support my channel, and I couldn't ask for better fans than the people on my channel. You got my people who are subscribed to my channel are the best. I couldn't ask for better. A lot of teams want me. Ooh, the Chiefs? The Kansas City Chiefs wants me. The Vikings, the Dolphins. I'm gonna go to the Las Vegas Raiders. Which, it's time to see the roster, but yeah, every day I come home or in the morning, I just do YouTube videos. It's really fun being a YouTuber. I hope this team receivers. I have Devontae Adams. Yes. Ooh, that's good. I actually have a build around team, and I have one of my favorite players that came out of college, Michael Mayer, because I'm a Notre Dame fan. How well is this line? Ooh, and I have a good line. Actually, happy I left the Texans, come to Las Vegas. How good is their defense? Ooh, ooh. I think we're gonna make the playoffs I think I'm gonna carry this team. I think CJ Stroud is gonna fill that hole, and this team's gonna be good. Woo! The secondary is not good, but everything else, I feel comfortable. I feel like being on the Raiders, I have a build around team. Our defensive ends are good. My right and left end, I feel like I'm gonna make the Super Bowl for Las Vegas. I hope I do in my first year. I'm just gonna achieve to the. Yes, I left the Houston Texans because I just and I just felt like I needed to leave Houston. My team was just not doing so well. Coming here just gave me a better chance to be a Super Bowl contender and a Super Bowl champ possibly. We're 54 minutes in this live stream. I just left the Houston Texans and now I'm on the Las Vegas Raider. Here we go. Let's start with the draft. Who do they draft? A wide outside. Ooh, that's good because their linebacking core is not good, but that's gonna help a lot with their linebacking core. We draft a left outside. Now that linebacking core is filled in. So so here we go. Who do we draft? Defensive tackle. Now it's achieved to the end of the draft. I'm happy I left Houston, and I'm happy I decided to went to Las Vegas because their team is very talented in this game, this Madden. Because I have Devontae Adams. have an O line that actually can block me. And they went 9-8. And they didn't have a quarterback. I just filled the position they really needed was a quarterback, and I filled that position. And now I'm gonna not throw 20 picks now. Of an line. But here we go. This is gonna be a great season. I feel like I might make the playoffs and then the Super Bowl. Wait. Ooh, our linebackers are good, so that's gonna be good for the years to come. But now it's time to sim the regular season until the playoffs and see if we can make the Super Bowl finally. Do you see? Here we go. Can I make the playoffs? And then I can end the live stream. I feel like I have a better chance because I have Devontae Adams, Michael Mayer. My defense is filled. I feel comfortable. I know I'm gonna win the Super Bowl. Don't say but I'm gonna win the Super Bowl with the Las Vegas Raiders. And now it would take me 5 years. I would be shocked. But come on, but still, thank you to if you're subscribed to my channel. Thank you for supporting my channel. Coming to the live stream, and I could not ask for better fans than you guys and the people who support. That's why when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna put a lot of my YouTube shorts into one video, and because I know how to save my YouTube shorts into my phone, so I'm gonna try to put all my YouTube shorts in one video for because I hit 1,000 subscribers. But that's when I hit 1,000 subscribers. We're still about less than 400 away, so yeah. But here we go, week 3 of the season. Oh my gosh, come on, CJ Stroud. If they make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be dropping dimes in the Super Bowl with CJ Stroud. I'm gonna be showing it to Michael Mayer and Devontae Adams. You know what? I'm gonna probably show it to more than Michael Mayer in the Super Bowl, but we'll just see if we make the playoffs. But I filled that position I needed, and that was a quarterback, which I'm getting paid 100 million dollars, but I don't care. I'm on a team that has a stacked team. I'm not gonna lie. That's just I feel comfortable winning the Super Bowl now. I'm on a team that's stacked. Unlike the Texans, who are just too young and just need to keep on progressing, I feel like that's gonna take too long. But if I don't win with the Raiders, I might decide to go to a new team. That's if I don't win the Super Bowl. If we don't win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna go to a new team, and I might actually go to Kansas City. I don't know why Kansas City wanted me, but they have Mahomes, unless he what tired or left. But if I went to the Chiefs, I'm sorry, but I'd be a backup. I don't want to be a backup. No, no, no. Because that's why I decided the Waiters because they have a stacked team. Their left and right end, the linebacking core and secondary is not good, but their left and right end's all good. I have my team has a 99 overall player. I can't even imagine that. But we're in week 12. Come on. Let's see if we get to the playoffs. So if I don't, then. And I hope I don't throw 23 picks like my quarterback did in my last season in Houston. Or I don't remember season. 23 picks is just not good. That's why I left them because I have no wide receivers. I did not have an O line. My defense was not good. I just had to. The team was too young. I needed a team that actually I can just win the Super Bowl with. And my goal is still if I win the Super Bowl, then that means the live stream will end. But if I don't, then I have to keep on going, and it's gonna possibly be a long time. Here we go, week 16, week 17. Here we go, week 17, week 18. One more week. Do I make the playoffs? Yes, I do. I finally did it. CJ Stroud gets this. Finally see the playoffs, and we went 12-5. I I told you leaving the Texans were a smart idea. Now we get to upgrade him, and he might be a 90 overall. I hope he. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that, but I finally make the playoffs against the Indianapolis Colts. So here we go. Well, actually, first I want to look at the starts, the sacks for the season, and see the passing yards, the receiving, and then the defense and sacks and tackles and interception. CJ Stroud, what a season! Only 9 interception with 4,346 passing yards, and then 34 touchdowns, and then completion rate 63. Rushing 1,000 yards rusher of 1,613 rushing yards. Receiving, Devontae Adams led with 1,263, and then our other one with 978. Michael Mayer with 899. He was close to hitting 900 receiving yards. He was just one off. Here we go. Tackles. Our middle linebacker led in tackles with 145. Let's see, sacks. Our left end led with 13 sacks. Our wide end led with 5 sacks, and then the rest of sacks. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the interceptions. Our middle linebacker led with tackles and interceptions. Who just imagine that? I can't imagine that a middle linebacker leading with interception on your team and with tackles. I mean, middle linebackers are meant for like to help the tackling part. We had the 11th best offense and then the 20th defense. Defense didn't do so well, so well, I guess our offense was better than our defense. Here we go. Can we move on to the divisional round, or are we just gonna get eliminated? And we get, oh my god, the we lost to the Indian. How do we lose to the Indianapolis Colts out of all teams? That's now the who did the Colts play? Was the we didn't lost. We lost by a touchdown. That sucks. Oh, it's alright. They have to play the Bills now. So that means we're gonna stay with the Raiders another year because that's well. I feel like I'm gonna stay with the Las Vegas Raiders, but I think I'm gonna move on to another team because I'm thinking I might stay in Las Vegas, but I kind of want to leave and see what team wants me next. See who won the Super Bowl. I'll go to the team. I'll go to the New York Jets if they want me. The New York Jets wants me, I'm gonna demand a release. If the New York Jets want me, I'll go to New York because they won the Super Bowl. I'm not. It's just because I want to. I want to win the Super Bowl. But you never know. I could end at 99 overall before I hit a Super Bowl. So here we go. Goodbye, Las Vegas. I hope you had fun with one season with me. But it's time to move on. Let's see. Holy- Dude, I hit 23 picks in Houston, and then when I went to Las Vegas, I only threw nine. No one wants to. I'll just I'll just play until I'll just keep on going until I retire. Team's gonna want. Yep. Everyone wants me. All 32 teams: the Cardinals, the Browns. I'm gonna go to the Jets since they won the Super Bowl. You know what? Why they have Jefferson? Let's see. I don't know. I don't think so because I have two towel. I think I want to go to. I mean, I could go to the. They. I mean, I could. I'm gonna go to the Jets. I'm gonna go to the New York Jets. I hope I'm the starter because I will demand another release. Well, I can't. I don't think since I joined the team. Up to our, who is the starting quarterback? And I am. Wait, no, no. I just realized they have two Tawoa. I mean, they might. I don't know. Oh, I have wide receivers. I want to see their defense. Biden. How did they win the Super Bowl? I mean, oh well, they have a good defensive tackle. Yeah, many years ago. About 1, 2 years ago. I wonder if I can demand another release. Can I demand another release? Oh yeah, I can. I just demand. I had to demand a release because they already had two Tawoa. Which is if the Dolphins want me, I'll go to the Dolphins because I'm sorry, but if you already signed two Tawoa, I am not being a backup. I might take another week because teams that are going to send a lot of offers and then try to fight for me. Well, and that's bad for them. They. Oh, what? Do I have to? That sucks. So not demanding a lease. Stupid. Oh, they just decided to. Thank you all for watching the live stream. See you in the next one. Peace.